Are you stuck at home? Are the kids home from school stuck with you and you don't know what to do with yourself and think you might go crazy with all this coronavirus scare going on? Well, I am Casey and I'm here today to make a video for you. I have 20 ideas on ways that you can make the most out of social distancing and make use of this time at home, slowing down with your kids. First, I just want to say that we don't really know what's going on and there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of different theories. There's a lot of different ideas that are being thrown around, and the reality is that we are in a place of uncertainty and a lot of our lives have been disrupted already, and they're probably going to be disrupted for quite a while. I just want to give you ideas on how you can make the most of being at home and having your kids at home and making use of this time that we're all stepping away from people. One phrase that I want to think about or just want to share with you is that this too shall pass. That is a phrase that I really relied on when I was going through bouts of heavy anxiety and PTSD, and is coming up for me right now also, is that no matter how bad it gets, it will not last forever, and this will pass. We will go back to our lives in our new normal. And so stressing and panicking and being anxious, I don't think will serve any of us right now. So anything that we can do to be calm and be present in this moment, just accept what it is for what it is and know that it'll pass, I think will help all of us calm down quite a bit. On top of the schools being shut down here in town, events being closed down for over 250 people, and just a general recommendation for social distancing, we also got snow today. So our town generally shuts down in a snowstorm. So it is, all signs are pointing and telling us to slow down, stay inside, and get comfortable. Another reason that I really wanted to make this video today was for our kids and their perspective of what's going on in this event in our lives. Something that I read on the internet really hit home with me, and that's that our children are going to look back on this time. They're going to remember the coronavirus of 2020, but they're not going to remember all the details about it. What they're going to remember is the feelings that were going on in their home. So if they have feelings of panic and anxiety and worst case scenario talk in their home, they're going to remember that. If they're going to have feelings of calm and love and slowing down and tucking in and doing more things together as a family, they're going to remember that also. So these ideas today will hopefully help you create a space that is calm and centered and safe in the face of uncertainty for your children and for you. And number one, break out that book. I know that if you are anything like me, you probably have like 15 books on the shelf that have not been read, and this is a great time. This is, all the signs are pointing to tell us to slow down and to be at home and to catch up on some of those things and projects that we've already started. Books are one of them. I know that food is at the top of everyone's list, and most store shelves are emptied out completely right now. So now is a great time to go through your freezer, go through your pantry. All of us have that package of Tasty Bite in the back of the pantry that hasn't been eaten for 16 years, or a bag of frozen peas in the back of the freezer. Now is a great time to get more creative with your food, eat up the staples that you already have on hand, and just be more willing to be adventuresome and be creative with what you can get your hands on to eat. Another thing is, it's a great time to clean or to clean out or empty out a closet. Maybe you have a closet that hasn't been emptied out, your pantry closet or your linen closet. It's a great time to clean out your fridge and your freezer and really get an inventory of what you have and realize, what are the essentials? Do I really need to keep these things on hand? Social connection is really important for us right now. It's important for everyone. Even if you are feeling great, you probably have a friend or a sister or an aunt or a cousin or a grandma who's a little bit concerned about what's going on. Getting on the phone with somebody that you care about and hearing their voice is something that we often don't have the time to do. Hopefully now, if you are at home and are cutting out the commute time that you usually use to get to and from work, you can use that for connecting with other people who are important to you in your life and giving a little bit more connection. What about starting a morning routine? Is that something that has been on your list? The Miracle Morning is a fantastic book. If you have not gotten that or read it, it's available on Audible, it's available on Kindle if you don't have the paperback in your house. And starting a morning routine and getting yourself started on the day on the right foot by meditating or exercising or doing your affirmations or doing anything to really get your head in the right place will help you be calm, and it will help you face the day's challenges, because we know that there are going to be many more that come along with this process as we navigate this time of uncertainty. If you're not used to having your kids in your home all of the time, let me tell you, it's a little bit crazy. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 and I work from home, so I have them with me all the time. I am blessed enough to be able to do that by choice. That's something that is priority to me that I want to do, but I know a lot of people are just unexpectedly in that situation. So it can be very stressful. If you spend a little bit of time and carve it out in the morning for yourself to fill your own cup, you'll be able to face those challenges throughout the day with a lot more grace. Support a local business or an entrepreneur. It is really difficult for brick and mortar businesses right now, and even people who have businesses online. And there's a lot of free ways that you can support them if you are if you have access to internet, which I know we all do right now. If you're watching this video, go online and post a review on their Facebook page. Share something about why you love this business on your Facebook wall. Do anything that supports their business in this time, because just like it's hard for individuals right now to make their ends meet when work has been cut back or there have been extra expenses that have come up, it's equally as hard for businesses who are not getting people walking through the door. Speaking of business, is there a way that you can make money from home now? Do you have a little extra time? There are a lot of videos, and I think I might make one next week about ways that you can make money, whether writing or doing surveys or secret shopping. There's a lot of different things that you can do to make money from home. Even if it's a small amount, adding any additional stream of income is always a good idea. Write handwritten cards. It is such a joy to get a handwritten card from somebody that you love, and it's something that just doesn't happen very much in our modern day society. So now, with this extra time that we're forced to slow down and to tuck in, is a great time to write cards to those people that you love. Have you thought about canning or preserving or growing food? It's getting to be spring, so we can start planting things. There are some really fun ways that you can use food scraps to grow more food. So this is something that you can do for free just in your backyard. And now more than ever, it's making us realize that, wow, having these things on hand and being more sustainable in our lifestyle would really be beneficial. Go live and teach something. Whatever it is, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you have a job or you have a business, you have information that could be really valuable to somebody else. So just pop on your Facebook and go live and teach something to someone else. It could be as simple as how to make coffee at home. There's a lot of people who only buy coffee out and now are having to learn how to make their coffee at home. If that's something that knowledge that you have, then share it with the world. It's a way that we can connect with each other, provide value and support for one another during this challenging time. And the reason I bring up coffee is because it's time to learn to make it at home. I love French press and pour over and cold brew because they're really easy methods that produce a really delicious cup of coffee. More than 80% of people, Americans, drink coffee on a morning every single day, so it's time to learn how to make a really delicious cup. And just a pro tip, if you drink Keurig, it not only produces a lot of waste, and I don't think it tastes very good as far as quality coffee, but it is way cheaper to make cold brew or French press and get a really good quality bag of beans that are sustainably produced and brew that at home. Have a fun date night with your hubby. Think about tucking the kids into bed, and then since you guys are at home and probably don't need to get up early to go to work anyway the next day, put on a movie or put on some music, play a game, do something with your husband to really bond you guys together and take advantage of this time tucked in together. Now is also a great time to learn and increase your knowledge. We have so much access at our fingertips right now, thanks to the internet and our smartphones, that you can, just as an idea, hop on Khan Academy and learn something new. If you have bought any training courses, you can go work yourself all the way through those, because I know that a lot of us buy courses and don't make it all the way through them. Now is a great time to finish those and complete those and do the work for them. If you have a business that you are thinking about, now is a great time to write out that business plan or that strategy or that marketing plan in order to put it into place. Even if you're not going to start the business right now, this is a great time to plan and prepare. Listen to podcasts. We have so much free content that is out there on whatever subject that it is. I really like the Happiness Project. I really love Amy Porterfield's Online Marketing Made Easy. There's just a ton of good information, and filling your mind with good, positive energy is going to be great. Speaking of that, if you don't have a meditation practice already, this is a really good time to consider it. It can be something as little as 2 or 3 minutes a day until you get into the habit and the routine of doing it, but it has scientifically been shown to calm anxiety, calm stress, improve your immune system, improve your sleep, and your relationships with other people. So there are a ton of benefits to meditation, and now you can download a free app. You can find a YouTube video with a guided meditation. You don't really need a tool for this, of course, but if this is new to you, then tools do help to bridge that gap into the habit of creating a meditation practice. It's also a fantastic time to get into the habit of at-home exercise. So you have Beachbody on Demand, you have Bar 3 Method, there are free yoga videos online, and just in YouTube alone, there are so many exercise videos that you have no reason not to get physical activity. It's also really essential that we get outside every single day. Even though we are tucked in and holed in, we can still go wander our neighborhood or go explore some trees, just maintain the 3-foot distance rule. And then my last idea is to journal or do some art or meditate or do anything to help you process this time. I think we all have a lot of feelings no matter what side of this and the ideas we're on in regards to this coronavirus outbreak, but all of us have ideas that are flowing through our head. There's a lot going on, and processing that in a really healthy way, like art or journaling or meditation, will help you be calmer and create that safe space for you and for your children to use this time wisely. So I hope these ideas just spark something in you. Of course, you don't have to do all of them or any of them, but I really just wanted to get you thinking that the way that we respond to this event and this coronavirus outbreak is very telling and very significant. So right now, embrace what we do have at our hands, focus on what we have to be grateful for, and make the most of this time. If you are feeling time crunched, I have a resource for you on my blog. If you pop on over in the description, I'll put a big teal button below, and that's my time hack toolkit. I went from being busy and overwhelmed and stressed all the time to juggling a lot of things, but also doing it from a place of ease and joy, and that's something that you can have too. So if you are feeling like there just aren't enough hours in the day to get all the things done that you want to do, this resource is going to be really valuable for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a safe, happy, and healthy week, and I will see you on next week's episode.